Hello, everybody. How everybody doing? I hope everybody having a wonderful and wonderful day. Yes. Congratulations. Congratulations to Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj. They got that #1. Congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce. They got that #2. Ain't that wonderful? Black women working together. That's what I'm talking about, and congratulating each other for their success. Come on now. Nicki Minaj got her #1, which it was way overdue. Way overdue. I see people out there making jokes, talking about the longest rapper that waited for #1. You know what? She was snubbed from her #1. She was snubbed from her Grammys. Come on now. Let's keep it all the way real, but all that's in the past. Let's celebrate what's going on now. Congratulations to the queen of rap. She proved it. She been to prove it. But she's the queen of rap, okay? And I don't call a lot of women queens, okay? She's the queen of rap. Congratulations to all the women. Guys, let me speak on Nicki Minaj for 1 second. Let me give this moment to Nicki Minaj. Even though I know, it was Doja Cat's song, but let me give this to Nicki Minaj, okay? Because this woman has came a long way. A phenomenal rapper have came a long way, okay? She's been in the game for 10 years and more strong, okay? Killing the game. Have worked with some of the biggest artists in the world, okay? I mean, her songs, just off the charts. Her songs, she make good music, okay? And let me tell you something. All these women that's winning was not penning, okay? They were not penning, okay? They write their own songs. Ain't that just wonderful? No shade to nobody who has to write who have to have ghostwriters. No shade to them. It is what it is. A win is a win, period. But when you have that art, and you're writing and you're imagining things and you sitting there, you thinking and you coming up with hooks and I mean, it's just wonderful. The culture, the craft. It's just wonderful and it's beautiful. These women made beautiful music, okay? Beyonce jumped on, Savage, and she's rapping and she's killing it. I mean, woo! I mean, I'm feeling chills up in here. I'm feeling chills. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I really am. But anyway, like I said, let me give just a little, talk right now to Nicki Minaj, the queen, okay? All right, guys, like I said, this woman, they try to take this woman out of the game, okay? She had people that was jealous of her, hating on her. And I ain't talking about just women. We talking about men. Men, because Nicki Minaj stood up and she stood against and she rapped with some of the biggest rappers and she held her position. The only female that held her position against a group of male MCs. Come on now. She's not just a female rapper. She's a rapper, okay? She's one of the best rappers, if not the best. Come on now. I mean, let's give it to her. I mean, she's phenomenal, okay? Okay, I know I may be doing a little bit too much, but it is what it is. I love me some Nicki Minaj. You go back to my older videos. I've always talked about Nicki Minaj. I've always had her back. I've always defended her. Sheether was a lie, and we'll get into Sheether a little bit later. But like I said, she rapped with some of the biggest rappers in the world, okay? Not only that, Atlanta Records tried to take her out. She was beefing with Atlanta Records. Why? Because she was on top. They was trying to bring in other female artists that said, nah, I'm not going to even go up against Nicki Minaj. Pretty much what y'all doing was wrong. The men that try to take her out. Safari got up and lied on her and said that he was the reason behind all of her music, but he couldn't even write and give a hit to save his ass, okay?
Safari today again, okay? He's saying that he didn't write Nicki's rhymes, but on a bunch of shows he did say he wrote her rhymes, okay? Take it right here.
12 years together and she became famous to us during this time. Did you help her with virtually 100% of the music that she put?
Of course, everything.
Okay, so he says that there. Then he goes in here and says the same thing.
With whoever she wants, she can get married tomorrow and be paid. And I will wish her nothing but the best. But when you try to like pull me down and discredit what I've done for you, like that's what's weak to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't say, oh, I don't have no talent. Because every time it came to writing raps and doing music, it was me, her, and a beat. You know what I'm saying?
So he said all this, right? And it's, you know, he's lying. And, you know, Nicki heard all that and she responded to this before. She got on stage and she made it very clear.
I never stopped. See, I can't write my raps, you know why? You don't have the heart or the mind frame or the intellect.
So she fired back at him, but now Safari is on another show today and he claimed he didn't.
Sometimes, like, you might say lines and shit, and you might be like, yo, here's my question. And you could just put yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
Have you written any whole entire verses or songs?
No.
So I knew that was a lie, because what made sense? If he wrote for Nicki Minaj, wouldn't he be able to write his ass a hit? That's just, I mean, that's common sense. So when he said that, I knew it was a lie, but you know what? A lot of people ran with that shit. He was sitting up there on interviews, saying that he wrote her shit, and it just didn't make sense. And there was another, he did an interview with these two guys, I can't remember what it was, but they actually questioned him. Well, how is it that, you know, you can't get a hit? You know, so we knew that was a bunch of bullshit, but a lot of people ran with it. You know why? Because they rather will believe a lie. A lie is more entertaining than the truth, and that's wrong. And I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in that. So anyway, you know, not only Safari, but then you have people like DJ Envy. DJ Envy blackballed us from the radio. He told DJs not to play Nicki Minaj's song. Why? You know, it was a full-on, blown attack on this woman. When she said it was a hate train, it was really a hate train. They gathered up to hate on this woman. Women, y'all some cowards. Y'all men were some cowards to do this woman like that. Now, can I say, well, what did they feel like that because it was her attitude? Okay, they said she had a bad attitude, okay? Or was it because she's a girl? The reason why you know what? It was because she was a girl. I don't believe it was the attitude. It was because she was a girl and she was killing the game. And, you know, she was, you know, rapping with, you know, getting awards right with these niggas, period, right with these men. And they didn't like that. They didn't like that because the female was standing beside them toe to toe. They didn't like it. They didn't like it. You know, so you had people trying to bring other female artists in, and it just didn't work because the thing about it is what God has for you, when God has for you, the devil will come in and he will try to take you out. But what God has for you, no man can touch. Period. God will prevail. And in this Nicki situation here, he prevailed. Every time we sit up here watching, I'm a witness of the Lord, but we sit up here watching the phenomenal things that God can do, and he did it with Nicki. When you got a group of people that made up lies on this woman, that I mean, it was sick. It was sick, the things that they was trying to do to her. But you know what? You know, let me tell you something. When the truth came out, a lot of y'all looked stupid. A lot of y'all looked stupid. You know, I believed her when she said motorsport. When she said, imagine me, Nicki Minaj, not knowing who's on the song. Come on, that's common sense.
We'll stop right there. Okay, even if that didn't happen, maybe it was a separate verse. Do you believe that Nicki Minaj was...
It's a trade!
No, but do you believe that Nicki Minaj at that point, this song that came out, Motorsport, do you believe that Nicki Minaj was aware that Cardi B was going to...
No, I said that.
Okay.
That's in my story.
Okay.
I do not believe that she thought that. So now, conspiracy theory, so I'm not asking y'all to believe that.
Nicki Minaj was still the biggest artist, period. But they didn't want to break her down and say, oh, well, she needed that song. She needed that song. I mean, the woman couldn't get no slack. It was always this, it was always that. And they were pinning. They were pinning these women against each other. They was pitting these women against each other. Nicki Minaj, okay, when Cardi B, Bodak Yellow went #1, Nicki Minaj tweeted and shouted her out and said, congratulations, another New Yorker. She meant that. But you know what they did? You know what these men did? You know, and the reason I'm saying men, because that's who it was. It was the men that was pitting these women against each other. Joe Budden, he said he like a good beef. He said he like a good beef. You know, if people are beefing and you want to, you know, instigate the beef, instigate it. But when you cause it and creating a beef on a lie, it's not cool. It's not cool, and I watched them do that with both of these women, okay? But Cardi B, you know, she's not, you know, we can tell, we can see the way her mind thinks, because she responds to everything, okay? So when they're putting these things in Cardi B's head, Nicki Minaj jealous, Nicki Minaj hating, she's believing this shit. You know, she's believing it, period. What did we really see Nicki Minaj do to hate on Cardi B? Nothing. Nothing. Yes, did she respond? Absolutely. Absolutely. They all got fans, and fans keep up drama too. But what I'm saying is, you know, fans keep up drama, but it is, you know, it is what it is. I really believe that Nicki Minaj genuinely liked Cardi B. I believe that she was happy for Cardi B. I believe when they were at that ball and they hugged each other, I believe Nicki Minaj was genuine. And when she shouted, when she tweeted out, you know, congratulations to Cardi B winning, you know, #1 on Bodak Yellow, guess what they did? Nicki Minaj didn't mean that. She just said that because if they know that if she knew if she didn't say anything, she was going to look like a hater. What? I mean, just the way that they was putting words in this woman's mouth and she never said it. Okay, Safari, he's up on Complex, you know, whatever it's called, Revolt, Complex, whatever. And DJ Academics asked him, is Nicki Minaj shook? Yup. How you know? Because I know her. What? What? And then so it's crazy because Cardi B, somebody wrote that in the verse, you know, with her and Bruno Mars, when she said, I got all these bitches shook. So, you know, they were pinning these two women against each other. And it was sad. It was sad, okay? Nicki Minaj, Cardi B took the bait. She took the bait because she was out here acting a fool. She was out here clowning. But she knew what she was doing because I'm quite sure Atlanta Records told her as well that she had to go up against Nicki Minaj. And you think that she wasn't gonna say, yeah, you know, a woman of her character, she claimed she loved Nicki Minaj and she grew up off Nicki Minaj. She took the bait. She said, yeah, because see, she wanted the money. She wanted the, you know, she wanted the fame. She wanted her record to be #1 not #1 on the radio. So she wanted that lifestyle, and she already wasn't writing her music. So why not? Why not? Okay. So, and I just think it was sad. I think it was sad. You know, these men were pinning them against each other. And when Nicki Minaj got on Queen Radio and said, I really don't dislike you. You know, just like Motorsport. You know, when she wasn't there, when they were doing the shoot, the video shoot, she wasn't there. She even said, can you do my hair? I need to be there because they're going to think that it's a problem. So she was trying, like, I don't have beef with this lady. I don't have beef with them. You know, I want to just be cool with everybody. And that's what I saw, and that's what I seen. And it was just sad the way that they kept on poking at her. And then she was like, you know what, fuck that, I'm saying something. And you know what I noticed when she said, when they was in the hotel room, and she said, she wanted me to be on her second single. And she said, why didn't you ask Lil' Kim? I knew in that moment, I already knew, but I knew in that moment right there, that sealed it for me. Nicki Minaj is not a troublemaker. She's not trouble. Because she could have came out. She could have said that. She could have tweeted that. But she didn't. but she didn't. And she really got all my respect right there because she could have. And so I believe in that moment, Remy Ma got upset because when she got on, when they made up, well, they didn't made up, they squashed it. And she said both of them are corny. Well, isn't that what you was fighting for? For women empowerment, women working together, and you gonna call them corny? Sheether was a lie. Sheether was a lie. Because, you know, it's easy for people to make up a lie, especially when they don't have anything against or anything negative that they can say about a person. So they'll just come out and sprue lies. And Sheether was a lie. It was a lie. If you listen to Sheether, and Remy Ma never wrote it, but if you listen to Sheether, it was always what somebody else told her, what somebody else said inside Sheether. Now just imagine Nicki Minaj signing a 360 deal. She didn't, a 360 deal? So that's why don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. And Dr. Boyce Watkins, he got on his show and he was talking about, you know, some of these artists and these record labels, and Remy Ma did a good job and showing that these artists do sign a 360 deal. And let me show you what a 360 deal is. Only a fool will believe that Nicki Minaj signed a 360 deal and she's out here killing it. Look, I mean, come on. You don't think that she could have renegotiated her contract at that moment and got a better deal? Let's just say if she did sign a 360 deal, but she got a better deal. So you think she was still under 7 years later, that she was still under a 360 deal? I don't know. I don't think so. It was a lie. Sheether was a lie. It was easy to lie on Nicki Minaj because they didn't have nothing bad to say about her. They didn't have anything bad to say about her. So they made up a bunch of lies. And I don't even want to start with Meek Mills because he's a hoe-ass nigga. I don't trust him, and he got the nerve to call Tekashi a snitch. Now, didn't he snitch on Drake, exposing Drake for his ghostwriter? Didn't he snitch on Safari, telling Nicki Minaj what he was out in a strip club doing? And you want to call Tekashi 6ix9ine a snitch? The only thing different was he snitched to the popos, but you snitched to the world. You tried to kill Drake's career because you was a hater. So you was another one that was part of that hate train and told Remy Ma that Nicki Minaj ass dropped. But then Meek Mill said he didn't tell her that. So which one is it? I still think he's a lying, hating ass nigga. And Remy Ma, if she, because like I said, Sheether was made up. Now I know people not gonna like me coming for Remy Ma because I know a lot of people like Remy Ma, but it is what it is. Remy Ma was jealous of Nicki Minaj when she was inside the fucking jail cell. You know, she can't get mad at Nicki Minaj because she ruined her career. She ruined her career, and Nicki Minaj came out here and was on top. And truth be told, even if Remy Ma had never went to prison, Nicki Minaj still would have been on top. Because Nicki Minaj is still a better rapper. Period. So it really didn't make no difference if Remy Ma would have came out of prison or not. Nicki Minaj was just too versatile, and she was still killing it and was still rapping, came in doing features with the best. Doing features with the best in the game. Come on now. Come on. Nicki Minaj is that chick. She's that chick. But, you know, it's so easy to make up lies on people. And Remy Ma would have did better if she would have worked with Nicki instead of working against her. And that's the problem with females down to this day. You don't want to work together, but it's easy for you to work against them. And it really ain't easy to work against them. It got to be harder to work against a female, to work against anybody. To work against anybody than to work with them at all. So when I see these 4 women working, black women, strong black, beautiful women, working together, I'm so proud. I'm so happy. And I'm so glad that these women did not let all the hype, all the lies you know, all of everything that was going on, you know, Nicki Minaj verse, she was shooting at Beyonce. You see how people make shit up? Do you see how people make shit up? It's just crazy. I'm so glad that these women are strong enough, and not only that, they have veterans that was working, you know, with them to let them know, you know, this is what we don't do. This is what we're not going to do. You know, I could never ask for any other. I wouldn't switch them up with their collaborations for nothing in the world. I think that was wonderful. I think that was beautiful. And I'm jumping around here a little bit, okay? Because I'm just saying I got a lot of thoughts going through my head. I'm still thinking about this phenomenal woman, Nicki Minaj, and how, you know, 2017, how these people treated her. And she still prevailed. She's married. She's happy. You know, and God does things for a reason. God does things for a reason, Nicki. And you know what? I guarantee you, your number one feel better now. If you imagine if you had got it back then. See, God knows what he's doing. God knows what he's doing. I ain't gonna go to church. I ain't gonna go to church on nobody. But I'm just saying God knows what he's doing. That's why he's working his time. So just imagine getting that number one and celebrating it with a person that you didn't even care for. Just imagine getting that number one back when Safari. Just imagine getting that number one back with Meek Mills. You got that number one when you are at your happiest. When you are at your happiest moment, you marry you with the man of your life, your love of your life, girl. Yes. Yes, God works in mysterious ways, and he works in good ways. Let me stop because I'm gonna go to church. I'm gonna get the Holy Ghost in here, but I feel it. I'm feeling it, guys. Yes, yes. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. And like I said, I just cannot, that hate train, you know, stuff like that bothers me because this was a female, a woman, a female that grind from a kid. She had a, you know, her life as growing up, she grew up in poverty. She grew up, you know, she didn't have the best upbringing like a lot of us didn't.
The area that I grew up in, Queens, was a little bit rough, was a little bit tough.
This was the block that I was on every day of my life. Like, we were on this block causing trouble, getting into trouble every day. How's everyone, Frank?
Everybody's good.
How's Sparkles? Tell her I said hi, I miss her. This corner was significant because this is where all the drug dealers used to sit on crates. And so when we was walking home from school, it would be nothing but crack vials. Like all up and down the street, just little crack vials. This is my old house. When we had hard times, my mother had to rent out her house, and we all four had to move in the basement, which it was a studio apartment. Studio basement for 4 people. And we just used to have to walk by and see another family living beautifully in the main house, and we had to walk in the backyard and go downstairs in our basement. And you know, gotta do what you gotta do. This house was the house that my father burned down.
Today, I'm going back to Queens where I was raised after I came from Trinidad. There are really nice places in Queens, and there are really not so nice places in Queens.
The kids can't believe that they came out of school and I'm just randomly sitting here.
I see how proud they are of me, and it makes me feel incredible because I used to stand on that same corner and sell my mixtapes.
She really worked. She worked hard. She worked hard, and she's deserving of everything that she got. Yes, absolutely. And the fact that she didn't even break down during that hate train lets me know that's a strong black woman there. She's strong. She's strong. To have almost the whole world against you, the industry, and you're a female. You know, women are sensitive. We are sensitive. You know, and then she had a thing going on with her brother. You know, and then she got blamed for that. You know, they spoke about that in Sheether. I mean, just Sheether was nasty. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it because it was nasty and it was full of lies. It was filled with lies. You know, that's one thing. If you're going to tell the truth on somebody, tell the truth. But when you come with a battle and you hit back with some lies, no, that's not cool. It's not cool at all. You know, but like I said, I love Make Love. The Make Love, that is my favorite verse of Nicki Minaj. It is. I love Make Love. She killed it. And another thing, when she is on that rubber duck, on that rubber duck spitting. Killing it, man. Killing it. Yes, I love Make Love. She clowned. She killed it in there. And I believe Sheetha was already written. Sheetha was ready to go. Sheetha was ready to go. She's poking. She's poking. She's poking. Poking. Sheetha was all ready to go. And she didn't write on the town. She didn't even write that. So that don't even count. That don't even count. How you gonna diss somebody and don't even write the diss? And it was filled with lies. Filled with lies. But anyway, I don't want to keep on talking about it because this is a very special moment. But the reason why I bring that forward, because this woman, they tried to take her out of the rap game. A female, and you had more men hating on this woman and trying to get her out of the rap game because she was hanging with them niggas. She was going toe to toe with them niggas. She didn't outlast most of them niggas. What? Who's really left? Drake? Them niggas that she was rapping with back in 2007 and 2008. They out the game. They out the game and she's still killing it. Feature. They want to say, oh, she's a feature queen. So? So what? So what? But we know she can give a good album. She can make a good song. And we know she can kill it in a feature. Versatile, baby. Yeah. And you know, another thing I want to hit on, because people was like, oh, Nicki Minaj should have never went pop. She should have never went pop. Joe Budden, he always say that Nicki Minaj should never went pop. She should have stayed. She had to go pop. Back then, pop was the era. Beyonce was an R&B singer. She was an R&B singer, but she had to go pop. Pop was big back then. They had to go pop to cross over. So when I hear people like Joe Budden, you know, one of the supposed to be professional in culture and rap, you didn't know that? When I hear him say that, I'm like, are you dumb? Are you stupid? Like, she had to go pop. Had she had stayed, you know, where she was at, you might as well consider Nicki Minaj as an underground rapper. Still an underground rapper. But when she went pop, that's when her career took off. Period. I mean, that's common sense. Common sense. And for Megan to really get that superstar status, she is going to have to cross over. That is just that's it. Period. It's going to have to happen. Period. I mean, damn, it don't take a rocket science to figure that out. She had to. I loved her pop song. I love Starship. I love Starship. I thought it was a good song. I liked the beat. I liked the music, and that's what got her to where she got when she went pop. Period. And during that time, you had a lot of people. Drake, he had to cross over. Lil Wayne, he had to cross over. You know, he was doing what rock and roll songs and shit like that. Yes, yes. But like I said, let me tell y'all something. When she sat and her and Cardi B had that talk in the hotel room, and you know, when she was on Queen Radio and she said, remember you asked me to be on your second single, and I told you I couldn't because Motorsport just came out. Why didn't you ask Kim or Remy? Why didn't you ask one of them girls? When Nicki Minaj said that, I knew right then, hands down, like that's still for me. She's a real one. She's not a troublemaker. She's not trouble at all. Because anybody else, especially the way they was dragging her and pinning Cardi B against her, she could have been and came out and said that. But she didn't. And I respect her for that. I respect her. She's a woman. I respect that woman for that. Because she could have easily came out and blasted her on that. But, you know, like I said, bring me mine. You know, she got in her feelings and said they was corny. That's corny. But you supposed to be bringing female rappers together. You know, and let me tell you something about Remy Ma. I don't respect Remy Ma when she sat up there and she said, you know, in Nicki's defense, I see why she didn't rap with female rappers. Even though that may be true, because like I said in my first video, Nicki Minaj didn't have to rap with no females. Women are catty. Women are troublemakers. I don't blame her for not working with females when she want to work with all dudes. I don't blame her. It wasn't Nicki Minaj's responsibility to make further somebody else's career. Nobody furthered her career. I saw her rapping that staircase all by herself.
Fucking Nicki Minaj show.
Fitted down and I'm ready to play. When your album gon' drop, bitches never could say fuck I look like giving birds they props. Bitches act like they hot, but I heard they not. How the fuck you in the game like 10 years strong? Y'all bitches still can't write your own damn song? You see me on a stoop, man, these birds just salute me. Whether I'm in the coop with a hoopty dooksy, I'm always with a dude that'll off your koofy. Let him meet my coochie and cop me poochie. House in the boonies, rock the doobie. Cock the 22, then spark a Lucy. He tell me I'm the one, he probably right. He pressing me like button downs on a Friday night. Your girl get it poppin' like dynamite. Dynamite, the coke albino white. Name one bitch in the game that I can't murder. Chicken noodle bitches wanna side with a soda. Give it to everybody like a cop with a quota. Stop, play poker, hop and something mocha. I eat bitches, no knife, no foca. Bitch wanted with me living a life loca. Oh, I get it, you a joker. Leave a dot on your head and I ain't talking about poker. Cause you the type that be running your mouth. See you on the block when they running your house. I'm with the nigga Fendi, never fucks with a slouch. I fuck with dirty money like what's under the couch. Cause ain't a bitch could fuck with my flow. When it come to drugs, mommy, just say no. Either you're on something or you're SLO. Had to switch up the flow, let these skeptics know. I come hard, I don't come with garbage. Just one phone call, they gon' come regardless. I always got the ball, my role with starters. Write my own bars, and my flow's the hardest.
I saw Nicki rapping all by herself. I didn't see any other female with Nicki Minaj embracing Nicki Minaj. I didn't see that. Now, I'm not saying, ladies, I'm not giving the wrong idea, and I'm not saying that you don't help other women. I'm just saying people came down hard on her, and it was really Remy. Nobody else really came down hard on her but Remy, because she was jealous. She was hating. And at the end of the day, if Remy Ma had not went to prison, Nicki Minaj still would have outshined Remy, because Nicki Minaj was more of a sex symbol, a sexy sex symbol. Now, Remy Ma was nice looking too. She was nice looking too when back in her earlier days. But what I'm saying is Nicki was very, very versatile. Okay, you know, she was talking to Ultra Eagles. She was killing it, and she knew, you know, what to rap about at that time. Nicki Cardi, you know, Remy Ma talking about busting AKs and shit like that. That's just, you know, I don't see her crossing over with that. So it doesn't matter. And you cannot blame Nicki Minaj. When I see Remy try to blame Nicki Minaj for her career, it's sad. Sheether was a hate disc. It was so much hate and jealousy in Sheether. I mean, it was clear as day. Jealous. She said she was gonna take her crown, but I still ain't seen that yet. She came out and, you know, and they just gave her BET just gave her that award, okay? Because they still wanted to take Nicki out. They just gave her that award. Just gave it to her. You know? I think Cardi B should have got that award. Okay? I think she should have got it. But like she said, even though I didn't win no awards, I still appreciate it. I thought that was cute. I thought that was cute when she said that, because she was still humble. But I'm just saying, like, they really try to take this woman out. I know y'all like, why are you still talking about it? Because I didn't like it. Period. I didn't like it. But anyway, congratulations. Congratulations to this woman. Congratulations to Doja Cat. Doja Cat I mean, your number one, girl, y'all killing the game. Number 2 goes to Beyonce and Megan. Y'all still doing good. And like I said, they could get number 1 next week. So it doesn't mean that they're out of the box from getting a number 1, 2. It's just that Doja Cat and them got it first. But they can still get bumped out and get a number 1, 2. They can, but I'm quite sure Nicki and Doja Cat want to hold that spot for about 6 weeks, 7 weeks, you know. But you know, it is what it is. They're so humble. They're so humble. I gotta give a shout out to the Barbs too. The Barbs was working. Man, I'm telling you, they was working. Let me give a shout out to Nicki String Team. Girl, you be doing your damn thing. You be doing your thing. You are a true Nicki Minaj fan, and I love you. I love it. You know, the Minaj Room. Shout out to her. I mean, they were killing it, and all of the Barbs together. You know, I don't know who they all are, but I know the ones that I do know. So shout out to, because I'm telling y'all go hard for Nicki. Y'all go hard, and that's what fans supposed to do. You know. So anyway, guys, I want to end this video because I got to get to making some other videos because I still got to make my video about Meek Mills and Tekashi 6ix9ine. Meek Mills needs to sit his ass down, okay? And one thing about Meek Mills, you want to talk about somebody snitching, you want to talk about somebody, and you know he was part of that hate train too, because he the one who went back and told Remy Ma that Nicki Minaj, you know, and you want to talk about somebody snitching? When you sat up there and you snitched on Drake and tried to ruin his whole career by telling the world that he had a ghostwriter, and then you went and snitched on Safari and told Nicki Minaj what he was doing in a strip club, and you talking about somebody being a snitch, then you went and beat up the boy because he wouldn't write for you, and then you went and tried to have Safari beat up. I mean, are you really? And then you're targeting people on Twitter. You are a hater. I can't deal with haters and jealous people. Especially men, because men supposed to be the strong muscle men. But when I see a man, then he had Nicki Minaj allegedly. Everything I just said in this video is alleged, but he had Nicki Minaj house robbed. Like, you's a sucker and you a buster. Got the nerve to call Tekashi 6ix9ine a snitch, and you done ran and try to kill Drake's whole career. Snitching, cause you mad. You mad cause Drake wouldn't come to your concert. You mad. You in your feelings. You snitch, bitch. You need to stop. All right, guys, I want to end this video. Shout out to everybody, to all the winners. We all are winners, okay? We all are winners. And let me say this. It's easy to work with women, with black women, with other women, than it is to work against them. Do you see all the work that you have to do to work against your counterpart? Like, do you see all the work that you have to put in to work against someone? It's so easy to work with them. So easy to work with them. Same thing for men. It's hard. You got a lot of work to do to put in to hate somebody, to work against them, but it's so easy to work with them. And that is my final thought. I love everybody. Everybody still stay safe from the coronavirus. Don't be no guinea pig fool. This stuff is not over. So you still mask up and you still glove up and still stay safe. Stay safe and don't be standing in crowds and in the store and stuff, okay? Because they're opening back the world up for the guinea pigs, okay? All right, guys, Tasha Talk True, and I am out.